Oh my god, guys. Oh, it's been a great day. It really has. I could not have imagined when I woke up this morning that I would ever get on here and make a video about Fallout 76 on my main channel, or even on my gaming channel. I would never imagine that I'd be talking about Fallout 76 at all today, but Bethesda really dug themselves deep, folks. Why is that, you ask? Well, of course, there's an answer. Money! Now, Optimus, Fallout 76, you mean one of the worst games of 2018? The game that they just delayed the big update for that would actually bring the NPCs and a lot of the game elements that people actually wanted? The one where they just delayed that big update until next year? Yes, that same game that is still extremely mediocre, and the one where they have failed to actually pull any of my interest in, most of your interest as well. Yeah, that game. They're charging $13 a month for their new subscription service, or $99 a year for their new subscription service called Fallout First, which will give you 6 exclusive perks, basically, that are either things that should have been involved in the game for free, were things that are supposedly things that were supposed to be in the game for free, or are things that, at best, could have costed $5 in the item shop. Now, before I get into these actual perks, because we're going to break those down here in a minute, I want to address a few things, because you might be wondering, where do they get off actually trying this? You know, Bethesda actually thinks they have the right to charge $99 a year for people to play a game that's this bad that already costs, what, $50, $60? There's no way they're actually charging $20 for this game. If they're actually, making a subscription service for this piece of shit game, there's no way that they're not charging still somewhat close to retail price. Never mind, I was wrong. I looked online, and it's $15 at Walmart, $20 at Best Buy, $18 at GameStop. So it's $18 at my local GameStop as well. So basically, for a month of their subscription service, you could just basically buy the whole video game all over again. That was their pricing model. And another thing I want to address, because I have seen this argument once so far, and I figured that this might become like the default argument. Oh, but other games have battle passes, and it's okay for them to have $10 battle passes every however long, but it's not okay for Fallout to have one? Number one, Fallout 76 is not good enough to have such a premium model inside of it. I'm sorry, it just isn't. The game is not at a state where they can justify charging people money for something like that. When you delay an update like the Wastelanders update, which actually looked good, like I saw the update and I was like, okay, this is the update that people have been waiting for. This is something that might actually pique my interest enough for me to try and play this game again. When you delay that into next year, a year and a few months after the game has released, after everyone has already pretty much abandoned hope for this game, you no longer get to charge $13 a month for a premium model in your game. Sorry about your luck. You either get the update out and then you try, or you just don't try. Hate to break the news, but on top of that, this is a monthly subscription. We're not talking about, seasons. Now, seasons in Fortnite, they're like 50, 60 something days long. They span over maybe 2 months. And they're also, $10, $9.99? So they're actually cheaper than a month of Fallout First is their premium model here. So for longer, you can get a cheaper model in, say, Fortnite, or in Call of Duty, or in a lot of these other games. And I mean, if you look at like Fortnite's Battle Pass, there's like, they load the thing with content. And I mean, in Fortnite, the content in that game is actually usable, because I know every other game they put in all the stupid emotes and stuff like that. Nobody uses emotes in other games, but in Fortnite, emotes are actually relevant. It'll have like 20 emotes, like 10 of the skins, it'll have like 10 of the little stickers, it'll have the backgrounds. So in $10 of content, you'll get like, $10 of V-Bucks back. You'll probably get like $150 to $300 worth of actual content in like cosmetics from the actual pass itself for $10. Just wanted to get that one out of the way. So yeah, let's not try to compare those two, because Fallout's gonna lose it pretty much every time. And here's exactly why. Let's go ahead and take a look at all 6 of the amazing perks that you're gonna get with Fallout's awesome little battle pass, or I'm sorry, not battle pass, but their premium subscription service in this dog shit game. So private worlds, one of the most requested features, the fact to actually, be able to play with your friends in a private world, or actually play the game solo. You can play in a private world exclusively for you and up to 7 friends. Number one, I don't think playing with just 8 people is very impressive in 2019, but whatever. I digress, but the fact that you have to pay $13 a month to be able to play a Fallout game solo is absolutely, it's abhorrent. I mean, yeah, you want to play the game solo, you want to play a Fallout game solo maybe? Yeah, you know what, yeah, you go ahead and give us $100 a year, and you can do that. $160 basically to play this game, yeah, you can play solo. So Private Worlds, which is something that should have been free in the first place, and probably should have been in the game at launch, is now a paid feature for premium members. So isn't the scrap box, unlimited storage for crafting components in your own little scrap box container. Because, you know, why shouldn't people be able to hold as much of their scrap material as they want while playing the game? Not that many people are playing the game to begin with, so I'm not going to sit here and listen to the argument that, oh my god, they have to, you know, handle stress on the server or whatever. That's not true. They could handle unlimited storage. There's no reason why this is not a free component, and from what I'm hearing on Twitter, from like a tweet like this was actually planned to have been a free thing, and it is now actually, you know, a paid component of the game. So really cool, Bethesda. You also get a survival tent, which is also apparently another one of these free features that has now turned paid, where you can now place a fast travel point with a stash, a sleeping bag, and more for your basic needs. $13 a month. You can place a fast travel point. $13 a month for this, guys. Something that would have been free in any other Fallout game before this. $13 a month. And of course, it wouldn't be a premium subscription without getting, you know, the in-game currency, atoms. You get 1,650 of them, which is, in value, more than what you put in a month. You get 1,650 atoms per month to use in the atomic shop, but when you look at the value of the items in the shop, most items are like 500 to 800 atoms. Some of the haircuts are like 250. So in reality, yeah, every month you might get like 3 items out of this membership. Congrats. You get 3 skins or whatever a month, and yeah, that's your membership benefit in value. Congrats. Or if you're playing literally any other game with one of these, you know, subscription services or any of these premium models, you know, you can get anywhere from 10 to 20 of these for actually cheaper. They probably look better, and yeah, you actually are probably playing a better game, so I want you to think about that. You get the Ranger Armor outfit, you know, the iconic Fallout outfit, obviously. You know what Ranger Armor is if you've ever played Fallout. That's exclusive for members. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah. That's really awesome. You get to rent an outfit potentially, and if it's not a rent and you actually do just get it for being a member for however long, that's something they probably should have just clarified in this. There is plenty of room to put that in. And of course, icons and emotes, because who doesn't want those, right? You know, unique icons and emotes available only to members, because just like Fortnite, everyone in Fallout just runs around emoting and using icons. In the nuclear wasteland, who doesn't want to hit the folks and yeet on everybody? Because in every video game, you have to have emotes. Everyone loves emoting. Everyone loves hitting different dances and everything. Like in Call of Duty. This is the same argument for the battle passes. They flood it with emotes and stuff to make it look like you're getting value in this, but you're not. You're paying $13 a month to get access to playing the game solo or with friends privately, which is a feature that should have been free, and in any other Fallout game, playing solo is literally the core component of the game. The scrapbox and survival tent thing was apparently supposed to be free, and in reality should be free. Atoms is literally the only thing that makes this thing possibly worth it, in reality. That's her benefits here, folks. Doesn't that sound great? That sounds awesome, man. Can't wait to spend all these atoms that I'm basically getting my value out of on 2 items a month. I'm not sure where Bethesda really gets the idea that people are going to flock back to Fallout 76 over this membership, but they're sorely mistaken. If Bethesda thinks that I'm going to, you know, pop in Fallout 76 into the disc tray because they've announced that I can now spend $100 a year on some shit membership to get essentially nothing in a game that provides me no content that I want, then they're idiots. And this is the exact problem that Bethesda has had before this game has come out, not since this game has come out. This game came out lacking content. This game still lacks content that I want to play. The content that I do want has been delayed until next year. I lack patience to wait until next year with this game because games that I want are already coming out. They're going to be taking up my time. I have things to do in the real world. I don't have the time to wait until 1.5 years after this game has come out for your update to come out. I refuse to put hundreds of dollars into your game for things that are, quite frankly, not worth my time. I'm sorry. Todd Howard and the rest of you idiots over at Bethesda, I hate to have to call you idiots, but after this move, I believe that you're idiots, because the fact that you thought you were going to pull this one over on us and thought that this was going to be like the move that brought this one back into the game in the fourth quarter, this was the most idiotic thing I've ever seen. I wish Bethesda would just be what they used to be, and I wish they would just make this game good, because even though Fallout has always thrived as like a single-player action RPG shooter game, I think Fallout also has the elements that it could use to pull off like this kind of like MMORPG style online game while also staying to a Fallout theme. But at this point, I just don't believe that Bethesda is interested at all in making a Fallout game good online, because they could have by this time frame already made 76 good. They just don't care to. Moves like this honestly just prove to me that all they care about is pushing out whatever they can to make money, while pushing all the good content onto the back burner. When I first talked about this game when it came out, I said that this game was essentially just a cash grab. A lot of the content was just not there, and a lot of the content that had came out, like the item shop and stuff, it was all essentially just a big cash grab. This game was a cash grab, and to this day, it's still just a cash grab. This game doesn't want to be good. Todd Howard didn't want this game to be good. They only wanted it to make money. And I hope it was worth it, because, well, 76 is not really being very well received. And I know what I'm saying is a little bit hard for you to believe, especially if you haven't played Fallout 76, man. I know a lot of people are really loyal to this game, and it's great if you can find enjoyment in this game. That's dope. But I can't imagine how great you would have found New Vegas. You know what I'm saying? If that game had like a really great online multiplayer aspect. Because that was an actually good Fallout game. But Bethesda hates that game. You know why? Because Obsidian made it. Because Obsidian outshined them in Fallout, and they made the best Fallout game ever. So yeah, I have no hope for 76 ever being good, and this was pretty much the final straw. I was really excited for the upcoming update, but I'm not waiting months until that update comes out to hopefully play a good game, just to hopefully play the game offline by paying Netflix prices. Bethesda can go shove rocks up where the sun don't shine. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new around here on my channel. Follow me over on Twitter at @SubToOptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. It's a surefire way to get notifications of all my newest content. Join the Discord down below. Lots of great things going on down there as well. Thank you to my channel members. Your support helps my channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, paying $100 a year to play the worst Fallout game and signing out.